Prepare to explore the tumultuous world of Hollywood's most notorious feuds, where the tension extends far beyond the camera lens and into the lives of the stars. These rivalries, fueled by jealousy, personal grudges, and clashes of ego, expose the fierce personalities and intricate dynamics that exist among some of the most celebrated figures in the industry. From explosive on-set confrontations to bitter public disputes, these tales reveal the often hidden struggles of fame. The intensity of these conflicts not only captivates audiences but also reshapes our understanding of the celebrities involved. As we delve into these shocking stories, you will discover how these feuds have influenced careers and left lasting impressions on the entertainment landscape. The revelations may surprise you and alter your perception of these well-known figures forever. The collaboration between Laurence Olivier and Marilyn Monroe on The Prince and the Showgirl was marked by a clash of artistic styles and strong personalities. Olivier, known for his classical training and theatrical background, found himself at odds with Monroe, who embraced a more instinctive method of acting. He was reportedly critical of her approach, which included a heavy reliance on her acting coach. This criticism did not sit well with Monroe, who felt undermined and disrespected. In response, she chose to ignore Olivier's direction, focusing instead on her own interpretation of the character. The tension on set was palpable, with both actors struggling to find common ground. Despite the challenges, Monroe delivered a performance that garnered critical acclaim, showcasing her undeniable talent and resilience. This experience not only highlighted her determination to assert herself in a male-dominated industry, but also revealed the complexities of navigating artistic differences in Hollywood. The dynamic between Olivier and Monroe serves as a reminder of the personal and professional struggles that often accompany creative collaborations. Their differences mirrored the dynamic of their characters on The Golden Girls, with Bea Arthur playing the stern Dorothy and Betty White portraying the cheerful Rose. Behind the scenes, Arthur reportedly found White's bubbly personality grating and resented the attention White received for her success. This tension was not just a figment of imagination. Crew members noted the palpable friction between the two actresses. Arthur's serious demeanor contrasted sharply with White's lightheartedness, creating an interesting yet challenging working environment. Despite these personal issues, both actors maintained their professionalism, delivering performances that became legendary in television history. Their ability to set aside their differences for the sake of the show is a testament to their talent and dedication. The rivalry between Arthur and White remains a fascinating behind-the-scenes tale of one of the most beloved sitcoms of all time, illustrating how even the closest collaborations can be marked by conflict and complexity. The icy dynamic between Sean Young and Harrison Ford on the set of Blade Runner is as legendary as the film itself. What should have been a passionate romance between their characters turned into a tense and awkward hate scene due to their clashing personalities. Young's bold and outspoken nature often clashed with Ford's more reserved demeanor, creating a palpable tension that was hard to ignore. Reports of unkind words and unprofessional behavior circulated among the cast and crew, suggesting that both stars were unwilling to bridge the gap that had formed between them. This animosity not only affected their interactions off-screen, but also added an unintended layer of realism to their strained on-screen relationship. Fans have speculated about the true nature of their conflict, wondering what really happened behind the scenes. The friction between them became a topic of discussion, overshadowing the film's groundbreaking achievements and leaving a lasting impression on Hollywood history. During the production of Groundhog Day, the creative partnership between Bill Murray and Harold Ramis faced significant challenges. As the director, Ramis had a vision for the film that included strong comedic elements. However, Murray sought a deeper, more philosophical tone that would elevate the story beyond mere comedy. This clash of ideas created tension on set, as both men were passionate about their perspectives. As the disagreements intensified, personal tensions began to surface, leading to a fallout that would last over 2 decades. Their estrangement was marked by silence and unresolved feelings, which highlighted the fragility of even the most iconic collaborations in Hollywood. Despite the years apart, a reconciliation occurred shortly before Ramis's death in 2014. Murray expressed profound regret for the lost time and the rift that had developed between them. This story serves as a reminder of the complexities of creative relationships and the impact of personal conflicts on professional partnerships. The fallout between Sarah Jessica Parker and Kim Cattrall from their time on Sex and the City became one of Hollywood's most talked about feuds. What began as subtle professional tension reportedly grew out of salary disputes, with Parker earning significantly more than her co-stars, including Cattrall. This disparity in pay created an underlying resentment that simmered beneath the surface. As the series progressed, the tension escalated when Cattrall publicly accused Parker of fostering a toxic work environment. This accusation shocked many fans who had admired their on-screen chemistry. Cattrall's decision not to return for the franchise's reboot further solidified the divide, leading to a public fallout that was hard to ignore. Both stars exchanged veiled remarks in interviews, which only fueled the media frenzy surrounding their relationship. The feud tarnished their professional relationship and cast a shadow over the beloved series, leaving fans divided and disappointed. The once close-knit cast now seemed fractured, highlighting the complexities of working relationships in the entertainment industry. Tensions on the set of Anger Management escalated dramatically between Selma Blair and Charlie Sheen, leading to a fallout that shocked many in Hollywood. The conflict began when Blair openly questioned Sheen's work ethic and professionalism. This criticism did not sit well with Sheen, who is known for his unpredictable behavior. In response to Blair's remarks, he reportedly issued an ultimatum to the show's producers, demanding they choose between him and Blair. This ultimatum put the producers in a difficult position, ultimately resulting in Blair's abrupt firing from the show. The public nature of the feud drew significant media attention, with Blair maintaining a dignified stance while Sheen continued to generate controversy. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the complex and often volatile dynamics that can arise when working with larger-than-life personalities in the entertainment industry. The fallout from this feud not only affected the careers of those involved, but also highlighted the challenges faced by actors in high-pressure environments. On the set of Romeo and Juliet, Claire Danes and Leonardo DiCaprio found themselves in a challenging situation despite their undeniable on-screen chemistry. DiCaprio, known for his playful nature, often engaged in disruptive pranks that clashed with Danes' more reserved and professional demeanor. This difference in approach created a noticeable tension between the two actors, leading to an awkward atmosphere on set. Reports indicated that Danes would often avoid DiCaprio during breaks, highlighting the strain in their working relationship. While their performances captivated audiences and contributed to the film's success, the personal differences behind the scenes showcased the difficulties of pairing two vastly different personalities in a high-pressure environment. Over time, both actors came to recognize the significance of their collaboration, and they acknowledged the impact it had on their early careers. The experience, while challenging, ultimately shaped their professional journeys and left a lasting impression on how they approached future projects. The contentious relationship between Bruce Willis and Sybil Shepherd during the filming of Moonlighting was a reflection of the fiery love-hate dynamic shared by their characters, David Addison and Maddie Hayes. Their on-screen chemistry was undeniable, but off-screen, the two actors often found themselves at odds. They clashed over various creative decisions, scheduling conflicts, and personal differences that created a tense working environment. As Willis's star power surged with the success of Die Hard, the friction between him and Shepherd reportedly intensified. This rise in Willis's fame led to feelings of perceived favoritism, which only added to the strain in their relationship. Despite these challenges, the tension between them inadvertently contributed to the authenticity of their characters' bickering, making their interactions more believable and engaging for viewers. While Moonlighting became a cult classic, the complicated working relationship between its leads became an integral part of the show's legacy, illustrating how personal conflicts can sometimes enhance artistic expression. Despite their electric on-screen chemistry in The Notebook, Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams initially struggled to get along on set. Their tension peaked when Gosling reportedly requested that McAdams be replaced during filming, citing difficulties working with her. This request highlighted the challenges they faced in creating the romantic dynamic that the film required. However, director Nick Cassavetes recognized the potential in both actors and stepped in to mediate the situation. He organized a private discussion between Gosling and McAdams to address their issues directly. This intervention proved crucial, as the heated confrontations eventually gave way to mutual respect. As they worked through their differences, they were able to channel their emotions into their performances, resulting in the iconic portrayals that define the film. Ironically, after overcoming their rocky start, the pair began dating, turning their strained beginnings into a complicated yet captivating chapter of Hollywood history. Their relationship became a topic of interest for fans and media alike, showcasing how personal dynamics can influence professional collaborations. Behind the scenes of the Star Wars saga, the relationship between Anthony Daniels and Kenny Baker was marked by tension that mirrored the dynamic of their on-screen characters, C-3PO and R2-D2. Daniels, known for his sharp wit and strong personality, reportedly held a dismissive view of Baker's contributions to the films. This attitude created a rift, as Baker felt that Daniels was unkind and often overlooked the hard work that went into portraying R2-D2. Their professional clashes were not just limited to disagreements about their roles. They extended into personal conflicts that contributed to a frosty atmosphere during the production of the franchise. Despite this animosity, both actors delivered performances that became iconic in the realm of cinema. Their ability to bring the beloved droids to life showcased a remarkable talent for collaboration, even in the face of personal differences. This complex relationship serves as a reminder that even strained partnerships can lead to unforgettable results in the world of film. The behind-the-scenes feud between Joan Collins and John Forsythe on the set of Dynasty became as dramatic as the show itself. Forsythe, who played Blake Carrington, reportedly felt overshadowed by Collins's rising popularity as Alexis Carrington. This tension grew as Collins refused to submit to Forsythe's demands for deference on set, leading to icy exchanges and a palpable mutual disdain. Their personal animosity was evident, yet it interestingly fueled their on-screen rivalry, which became a hallmark of the series. The dynamic between their characters added layers of intrigue to the plot, captivating audiences and contributing to the show's success. Dynasty emerged as a defining soap opera of the 1980s, with the conflict between Collins and Forsythe serving as a fascinating chapter in television history. Their interactions, both on and off the screen, highlighted the complexities of fame and rivalry in Hollywood, making their feud a memorable aspect of the show's legacy. The legendary feud between Joan Crawford and Bette Davis became a hallmark of old Hollywood drama. It was not merely a clash of egos but a fierce battle for dominance in an industry that thrived on competition. Their animosity simmered for years, fueled by jealousy, professional rivalries, and personal grudges. The tensions reached a boiling point on the set of Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, where every interaction became a battlefield. Reports of on-set sabotage, icy stares, and public barbs only added fuel to the fire. The feud escalated to the 1963 Oscars when Crawford masterminded a plot to upstage Davis, stealing the spotlight in a calculated move that remains infamous. Their rivalry became the stuff of legend, a cautionary tale of how ambition and resentment can turn collaborators into lifelong adversaries. The public fascination with their feud only grew, as fans and media alike were captivated by the drama that unfolded both on and off the screen. Their story serves as a reminder of the complexities of fame and the darker side of Hollywood's golden age. The relationship between Sean Young and James Woods took a dramatic turn after their collaboration in the film The Boost. Initially, their on-screen chemistry seemed promising, but it quickly spiraled into a saga filled with legal battles and personal animosity. The feud ignited when Woods accused Young of stalking him, a serious claim that led to a highly publicized court case. Young vehemently denied these allegations, asserting that Woods was trying to damage her reputation. This back and forth not only captured the attention of the media, but also painted a picture of a bitter rivalry that overshadowed their brief professional partnership. The intense scrutiny from the press added fuel to the fire, making it difficult for both actors to move past the turmoil. What could have been a fruitful collaboration instead became one of Hollywood's most notorious feuds, with both parties entangled in a web of legal and personal disputes that lingered for years. The fallout from their conflict left a lasting impact on their careers and personal lives, illustrating how quickly relationships can sour in the spotlight of fame. Tensions on the set of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air between Will Smith and Janet Hubert became one of the most talked-about feuds in television history. Hubert, who portrayed Aunt Vivian, found herself at odds with Smith over various creative differences. These disagreements were compounded by allegations of favoritism towards Smith, which created a rift that was difficult to mend. As the conflict escalated, Hubert's role was recast, leading to her departure from the show. Over the years, both Smith and Hubert publicly exchanged accusations of unprofessional behavior, with Hubert claiming that Smith's rising influence in the industry had a negative impact on her career. This feud lingered in the public eye, often discussed in interviews and articles. However, in a surprising turn of events, a reunion special brought the two together, allowing them to address their past grievances. This heartfelt reconciliation provided fans with a rare glimpse of closure for a feud that had lasted for decades. The decades-long feud between William Shatner and George Takei has become a notable aspect of the Star Trek legacy. From the inception of the franchise, Shatner's larger-than-life persona often clashed with Takei's more reserved and professional demeanor. This rivalry began to take shape as both actors navigated their roles on the iconic series. Over time, their differences became more pronounced, leading to public disagreements. Takei has openly accused Shatner of being selfish and dismissive of his co-stars, while Shatner has countered with claims that Takei is delusional and exhibits signs of psychosis. Despite the years that have passed since their time on Star Trek, the animosity between them has not faded. Each new interview or public appearance seems to reignite the tensions, transforming what could have been a shared legacy into a saga filled with unresolved bitterness. Their ongoing conflict serves as a reminder of how personal relationships can impact professional collaborations, especially in the high-pressure environment of Hollywood. During the filming of Some Like It Hot, the working relationship between Tony Curtis and Marilyn Monroe was marked by tension and conflict. Curtis famously remarked that kissing Monroe was akin to kissing Hitler, a comment that underscored the difficulties they faced on set. Monroe was known for her chronic lateness, which often frustrated her co-stars and crew. Her perfectionist nature added to the strain, as she would frequently demand multiple takes to achieve the desired performance. This behavior tested Curtis's patience and contributed to a strained dynamic between the two actors. Despite these challenges, Curtis later clarified that his comment about Monroe was made in jest and had been exaggerated by the media. Ultimately, their performances in Some Like It Hot became iconic, showcasing their undeniable talent and ability to deliver memorable moments on screen, even amidst personal animosities. The film remains a classic, illustrating how professional excellence can sometimes transcend personal differences. During their collaboration, Sir John Gielgud and Ingrid Bergman experienced significant tension due to Gielgud's dismissive attitude towards Bergman's acting abilities. Gielgud, known for his classical training and esteemed reputation in the theater, reportedly made condescending remarks that undermined Bergman's confidence. This behavior created a challenging working environment for Bergman, who was an internationally recognized star in her own right. Despite the negativity she faced, Bergman demonstrated remarkable resilience and a strong commitment to her craft. Her determination ultimately led to her winning an Academy Award for her performance, showcasing her talent and dedication. The friction between Gielgud and Bergman serves as a reminder of the difficulties that international stars often encounter, particularly when they must navigate skepticism and criticism from established figures in the industry. This dynamic highlights the complexities of collaboration in Hollywood, where personal egos and professional reputations can clash dramatically. The animosity between Vivian Vance and William Frawley on I Love Lucy stands out as one of television's earliest and most notorious feuds. Vance reportedly found Frawley's gruff demeanor off-putting, and his heavy drinking did not help matters. The significant age difference between the two actors added to the tension, as Vance was much younger and often felt uncomfortable around Frawley. On the other hand, Frawley resented what he perceived as Vance's dismissive attitude toward him. This friction was not limited to the set of the show. It extended into their personal lives, making it difficult for producers to consider spin-offs featuring their beloved characters, Ethel and Fred Mertz. Despite their personal disdain for each other, the two actors managed to create a memorable on-screen partnership. Their comedic timing and chemistry became an enduring highlight of the classic sitcom, showcasing their professionalism even amid personal discord. This complex relationship remains a fascinating chapter in Hollywood history, illustrating how personal conflicts can exist alongside successful collaborations. Their collaboration in A Countess from Hong Kong began with high hopes, but quickly turned sour. Sophia Loren, celebrated for her elegance and talent, found herself facing unexpected challenges while working with Marlon Brando. Known for his intense and unpredictable nature, Brando's behavior on set became a source of tension. Loren later recounted how his alleged inappropriate advances and lack of professionalism created a toxic atmosphere that overshadowed the film's production. This experience was deeply disheartening for her, as she had looked forward to working alongside one of cinema's greatest icons. The strain in their relationship not only affected the film, but also highlighted the broader issues women have faced in Hollywood, particularly when navigating the complexities of working with powerful male figures. Lauren's disappointment serves as a poignant reminder of the struggles that can arise in the industry, even amidst the glamour and prestige associated with legendary actors. The infamous altercation between Lucy Liu and Bill Murray on the set of Charlie's Angels stands out as one of Hollywood's most shocking on-set stories. During filming, Murray made sarcastic remarks about Liu's acting, which escalated into an intense verbal argument. The tension between them grew so heated that it nearly turned physical, prompting cast and crew members to intervene to defuse the situation. This incident left a lasting scar on the production, affecting the dynamics on set and the overall atmosphere of the film. As a result of the conflict, Murray was ultimately replaced in the sequel, while Liu continued to rise as a prominent star in Hollywood. This clash serves as a reminder of the pressures that come with working in the spotlight, where even minor disagreements can spiral into major conflicts that linger in public memory. The incident not only impacted their careers, but also highlighted the challenges actors face in maintaining professionalism amidst personal differences. Gillian Anderson and David Duchovny's on-screen chemistry in The X-Files masked the real-life challenges they faced as co-stars. The demanding hours and intense pressures of filming often strained their working relationship, leading to moments of tension and occasional clashes. Despite these difficulties, both actors consistently maintained a high level of professionalism, which allowed them to produce some of the most compelling episodes in television history. Their ability to navigate these challenges showcased their dedication to their craft and to the series itself. Over time, as they continued to work together, they managed to reconcile their differences, developing a deep respect and fondness for each other. This evolution from strained colleagues to close friends highlights the complexities and nuances of long-term creative partnerships in Hollywood. Their journey serves as a reminder that even in the face of adversity, collaboration can lead to remarkable outcomes and lasting bonds. Shirley MacLaine and Deborah Winger's fiery clashes on the set of Terms of Endearment added real-life drama to the film's emotional storyline. Their relationship was marked by intense verbal sparring and even physical altercations, creating a charged atmosphere that influenced their performances. The tension between the two actresses was palpable, with their off-screen animosity occasionally spilling over into their on-screen interactions. This conflict reached a peak when MacLaine won the Best Actress Oscar for her role in the film, a moment that reportedly prompted Winger to skip the ceremony altogether. Despite the contentious nature of their relationship, Terms of Endearment received critical acclaim, with both actresses delivering performances that are still hailed as some of the most powerful in cinematic history. The feud between MacLaine and Winger remains a legendary example of how personal conflicts can sometimes enhance artistic outcomes, showcasing the complex dynamics that can exist in Hollywood. Their partnership on the iconic film Gone with the Wind was a complex blend of admiration and frustration. Clark Gable, already a major star in Hollywood, found himself at odds with Vivien Leigh, who was known for her perfectionism. This trait often led to her requesting multiple retakes, which in turn delayed the production schedule. Gable, who had a more relaxed approach to his craft, sometimes clashed with Leigh over these issues. On the other hand, Leigh was reportedly bothered by Gable's casual attitude and alleged hygiene problems, which made their romantic scenes less enjoyable for her. Despite these off-screen grievances, the undeniable chemistry between Gable and Leigh contributed significantly to the film's lasting legacy. Their dynamic illustrates how professional excellence can arise even amidst behind-the-scenes discord, showcasing the complexities of working relationships in the high-pressure environment of Hollywood. On the set of Meet Danny Wilson, Frank Sinatra and Shelley Winters engaged in explosive arguments that highlighted their inability to work together harmoniously. Their clashes were marked by verbal insults and at least one physical altercation, creating a toxic atmosphere that permeated the production. Sinatra, known for his fiery temper, found Winters' outspoken nature to be particularly grating. In turn, Winters was unimpressed by Sinatra's attitude and work ethic, leading to a significant rift between the two stars. The tensions between them overshadowed the film's production, making it clear that they were not destined to collaborate again. This feud serves as a reminder of how strong personalities can derail even the most promising collaborations in Hollywood. The fallout from their disagreements ensured that both actors would avoid working together in the future, leaving a lasting mark on their careers and the film industry. The animosity between Robert Shaw and Richard Dreyfuss on the set of Jaws became a notable part of Hollywood history. Their contrasting personalities created a charged atmosphere during filming. Shaw, known for his method acting, brought a competitive spirit that often clashed with Dreyfuss's youthful energy. Reports suggest that Shaw would taunt Dreyfuss, which led to moments of tension that were palpable on set. This friction, while challenging, also contributed to the intensity of their performances, enhancing the film's overall suspense. Dreyfuss later reflected on the situation, suggesting that much of the conflict stemmed from misunderstandings and Shaw's larger-than-life persona. Despite the challenges, their rivalry has become a fascinating aspect of the Jaws legacy, illustrating how personal dynamics can influence the creative process in filmmaking. The stories surrounding their interactions continue to intrigue fans and provide insight into the making of one of cinema's most iconic thrillers. Debbie Reynolds and Gene Kelly's relationship during the filming of Singin' in the Rain was marked by significant tension and challenges. Kelly, a legendary dancer and actor, was known for his high standards and perfectionism. This often led to intense rehearsals that pushed Reynolds to her limits. As a young actress with limited dance experience at the time, Reynolds found herself struggling to keep up with Kelly's demanding expectations. She later reflected on this period as one of the most difficult in her career, highlighting the pressure she felt to perform at a level that matched Kelly's expertise. Despite the grueling process and harsh critiques she faced, Reynolds' dedication and hard work ultimately paid off. Her performance in the film became iconic, showcasing her resilience and determination to succeed in the competitive world of Hollywood musicals. The behind-the-scenes struggles they endured serve as a reminder of the challenges young actors often face when working alongside established stars. During the production of The Santa Clauses, Tim Allen and Casey Wilson experienced a challenging working relationship. Allen, a seasoned comedian with years of experience in the industry, reportedly offered unsolicited critiques of Wilson's acting. These comments were perceived by Wilson as condescending, which created a tense atmosphere on set. Despite the ongoing production, the strain between the two affected the overall morale of the cast and crew. The situation illustrates the difficulties that can arise when creative input crosses personal boundaries, especially in collaborative environments. Generational differences in work styles may have contributed to the clash, as Allen's approach to providing feedback did not resonate well with Wilson. This dynamic serves as a reminder of the complexities involved in teamwork within the entertainment industry, where differing perspectives can lead to misunderstandings and discomfort among co-stars. The impact of such tensions can linger, influencing not just the individuals involved, but also the broader team working towards a common goal. Dustin Hoffman and Meryl Streep's tumultuous dynamic on Kramer vs. Kramer became a defining example of the intensity behind the scenes of a critically acclaimed film. Hoffman's commitment to method acting often blurred boundaries, with reports of him using verbal and physical aggression to elicit raw emotions from Streep. One infamous incident involved Hoffman slapping Streep during a rehearsal, leaving her visibly shaken. This moment was not just a fleeting incident, it had lasting effects on Streep, who later revealed how the experience deeply affected her, challenging her professionalism and personal boundaries. Despite the tension and the emotional turmoil, their performances in the film earned widespread acclaim, contributing to its success and leading to multiple Oscars, including Best Picture. The fraught relationship between Hoffman and Streep serves as a cautionary tale about the toll of uncompromising artistic approaches, highlighting the fine line between dedication to craft and the emotional well-being of those involved in the creative process. On the set of Hello, Dolly, Walter Matthau and Barbra Streisand's animosity became a notable clash of personalities that captured public attention. Matthau, a seasoned actor celebrated for his dry humor, found himself at odds with Streisand, who was emerging as a powerful force in Hollywood. His discomfort stemmed from her commanding presence and confidence, which he interpreted as arrogance. Streisand, on the other hand, was unapologetic about her artistic vision, leading to further frustration for Matthau. Their disagreements were not just limited to on-screen moments, they occasionally disrupted the production itself. Matthau's refusal to engage with Streisand off-camera highlighted the tension between them. Despite these challenges, both actors delivered performances that were well received, contributing to the film's status as a classic musical. This feud illustrates how differences in personality and generational perspectives can ignite conflict in high-pressure creative settings. During the production of Iron Man, a significant fallout occurred between Terrence Howard and Robert Downey Jr. This conflict stemmed from pay disputes that highlighted the financial complexities of blockbuster filmmaking. Howard, who portrayed James Rhodey Rhodes, expressed dissatisfaction with the pay cut he received for the sequel. He believed that Downey renegotiated his own salary, which resulted in Howard being offered less. This situation created tension between the two actors, as Howard felt that Downey's actions directly impacted his earnings. Ultimately, the studio made the decision to replace Howard with Don Cheadle for the subsequent films. This casting change sparked public criticism and led to years of unresolved tension between Howard and Downey. Howard's candid remarks in various interviews kept the feud in the spotlight, while Downey chose to largely avoid addressing the controversy. This incident serves as a reminder of the high stakes involved in the entertainment industry and the impact of financial negotiations on relationships among co-stars. As we reflect on the shocking feuds between famous co-stars in Hollywood history, it becomes clear that these conflicts are more than mere gossip. They reveal the complex nature of human relationships, especially in an industry where fame and fortune can amplify personal differences. The stories of these rivalries often highlight how jealousy, competition, and personal grievances can lead to explosive confrontations both on and off the set. For instance, the tension between certain actors has not only affected their professional collaborations, but has also shaped public perception and influenced their careers in significant ways. These feuds serve as a reminder that behind the glitz and glamour, celebrities are just as susceptible to the same emotional struggles as anyone else. The impact of these disputes can resonate for years, altering the dynamics of friendships and professional partnerships. Ultimately, the exploration of these feuds offers a deeper understanding of the pressures faced by those in the spotlight, revealing the human side of Hollywood's most celebrated